Hi guys, it's Pauline here from Polycraft. This is my card. I'm not sure whether or not this will focus or not. It's my business card, and as this is my first video out as a Stampin' Up demonstrator, what I've been doing today is been adding a little bit onto them so that I can make sure that people are aware that I have I'm working now with Stampin' Up, so yeah, so that's a little bit about what I've been doing today. And the other thing I've been doing today, excuse me, sniffle sniffle, is making my first card. So what I did was kind of cheated a little bit because there's lots of firsts for me here today. I have a Sizzix Eclipse machine, and that's the machine that I've generally used, but there were lots of things about it that I wanted to change and I like the embossing folders, so I've got a new Sizzix Big Shot. And I haven't really used it, and I got the package that comes with the Big's die. Basic shapes, and I've used the butterfly here in this one here to cut out this butterfly here, and yeah, lots of firsts. So I've used a couple of embossing folders as well. The main one for the background that I've used here for this card is this one, and it doesn't appear to have a name on it, so I'm not sure what it is, and I've probably thrown the folder out. It's kind of, you can see it there a wee bit, can't you? It's kind of dots and diamond shapes. And this is the one that I got today from Stampin' Up, and this is the broke one. And I used that just a tiny little bit, and I'll show you that in just a minute. So I thought we could make a card. I have cheated, like I said, because I didn't want it to run on, and you know, it's a first for me, like I said. So I've kind of cut everything out, and I thought that we would put it all together for you. Okay, now this card stock that I have here is a card. It's kind of like an embossed card that I have, and it's actually an A5 card. So what I've done is I've cut this down to A6, and it comes ready scored. I bought it before, so I wanted to use this because I've got quite a lot in my stock, so I need to get it used up. So yeah, so this is going to be the base. Now this is the blue, which is it the Midnight Muse? So what I've done is I have put that through the embossing folder. So what we'll do first is we will adhere this to the card. So first time using the snail. Let's see, let's make sure I get it up the right way. And let's see if I can... Ooh, that's good fun, isn't it? Wow, how strange. I do fear though now that I'm going to probably get my big head in the camera, and you really don't want that. So what I've done is I've kind of cut this to size, really just allowing a small 1/8 of a gap in between. Now see, I normally use glue. I always find that using glue works a wee bit better for me. See, look, I've not left. I've kind of gone a bit squint. It'll come off. I prefer normally using glue because it gives me a little bit of time just to... I think I've maybe cut that squint. Hey ho. I'll fix that later. Yeah, okay. I've maybe done that when I've cut the card, because I cut this first and then I cut the card. See, look, it's still a bit squint. That snail, it's not as sticky as what I'm usually used to, which is not to be perfectly honest, a bad thing right at this minute, because I'm making a bit of a pig's foot with this, haven't I? Right, what I did was I've cut out some of the gumball green and some of the designer paper, and I've also kind of used an embossing folder and then cut out a flower, and for that I used these wee framelits that come with the big shot when you buy the package. So I did that, and this is the yellow, the sun, is it sunshine? What do they call it? Hold on a second. Summer star fruit. Yes. So what I did was I did this and cut it out, circle. This is one of the wee framelits that comes with the package. Because like I say, I've usually used my Eclipse machine, so the framelets are quite new. So this is the first time I've actually used them today. I didn't want it to be entirely flat, so what I did was I used the beautiful Baroque embossing folder, and then I put the yellow cutout into a part that I wanted, and then I embossed it. So I thought that looks a little bit different, and it'll have a little bit of height and a little bit of layering. So let's get ahead with this. Let's see where we are. Right, I think to start with I would like to adhere this onto the card. Now what I'm doing is I'll put this there so I kind of get a guide of where I want to go, and this one's going to kind of go straight over, and then this one I've kind of cut them pre-shaped, but I'm going to layer them. I don't want them all to be flat on the page, because obviously adding some dimension helps take your eye around the card and makes it look a little bit more interesting. So here we go, first time using these dimensionals. We'll stick a couple on here. We'll probably need 3 because it's quite long. Oh, and this is the bit where I'm going to get stuck, isn't it? These nails. I'm sorry, I'm doing this off camera. I've put the 3 dimensionals on. And I'm terrible. I throw everything on the floor. It's yeah, whatever. I know. Right, and what I'm going to do here as well is I like the dots, because obviously there's the dots in the paper, and obviously the white as well. I didn't want it too white, but you want to bring a little bit more white into your card, just to have some colour. There, look, see that? What? Gone. And another one. Gone. Okay, it's me that does, oops, back again. It's me that does the washing up and the cleaning, so hey ho. Right, I wanted to put this one there so that they kind of overlap. And what I'm going to do here is, I think, yeah, I'll put a little bit of this on. Oops, one of my dimensionals has gone on it here. Now what I'm going to do here is just, this is the flower, so this is just to kind of cover this joining bit here. And I thought they were quite nice, haven't they? Quite pretty. And I'll probably need a pop dot, or a bit of dimensional, sorry, but I'm not going to need a whole one. So what I will do is cut a bit of the edge, adhere that onto the back to there, and then take the cover off, put that on the floor. Oh no, look, I've ripped it. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Right, I'll fix that later. You see, first video, everything's going to go wrong, isn't it? Right, oh dear. Right, wait till I get a bit of glue. Sorry about this, folks. Wait till I put a little bit of glue in there. It's glue that I just normally have in my stash. Probably would help if I'd glued the right side as well. Wow, everything's going wrong in this video, isn't it? My word. I need my wee pokey tool. I'm not going to get it. I'm going to have to fix this later. You're going to just have to believe me that I fixed it. Right, and here, this is the bit that we've done, this last little bit. And we definitely want a dimensional on here. Just to lift that. Now, which side do I want? Debossed or embossed? Embossed. Yeah, well, I want the embossed side. I don't suppose it really matters, it's just personal preference, isn't it, as to what we all prefer. Oh, see, look, me and these nails, I got them done last week, and I just don't do nails. Why? I don't know. Anyway, this wee ticket, it has been stamped out of the new 6-sided sampler, and it's one of the sayings there, the stamp. So I've just put thanks much, because I don't have much in the way of sentiments, so we'll put a couple of dimensionals onto that. And I wanted to put that on the page to start with because it kind of helps me with the layout. You know, I'm not a natural card maker. I actually came via, I make mini albums, so this is quite difficult for me, making cards. It's not natural, so I hope you appreciate it. Now, what I did here was, I was kind of playing around, and I actually was going to use my new Baroque stamp, the beautiful Baroque, and I was playing around, but I couldn't cut it to the shape that I wanted, and I was cutting shapes off my e-clips, and I still just didn't. I'll have to do a little bit more playing around, but because I'd stamped it and I used I'm going to now call this yellow sunshine Amintite. It's stuck in my head, and it's summer starfruit. I will get up to date with all these colours. I'm used to using another brand, so I could tell you all of them. Hey ho. Anyway, so what I did was I then used the large die that came with the pack with the Sizzix Big Shot. So I did that. Now, so we're going to put a little bit of dimension on there as well, but I only want to put it on the middle so that my wee butterfly can stand up, because we want it all to sit off the page. And I've probably cut a wee bit too much. We'll just cut a wee bit off there. And anyone who's got a very good camera will see that my scissors are really awful, but hey ho, they're the ones I love. And on my next order I am going to order these new ones that Stampin' Up have, because they look fab. And so here we go. So I thought we would put this there. I don't want to put it too far off the page because we've got to get it into an envelope, don't we? Yes. So I actually think that's okay for a very first, sorry, I was a bit off screen there. I think that's okay for a first card. Yeah. I'm quite pleased with myself. What do you think? Comments are greatly appreciated, and as much as I like to say that everything going wrong with this card will ensure that my next video everyone will be saying, "Oh Pauline, how well you've improved with your video techniques." Hey ho. So we start and be really not so great, so the next time you come and visit me, because I know you will, you'll think I'm terrific. Okay, really sorry this video's taken so long. Appreciate you staying till the very end. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.